The Laura Ingraham Show.
Serving USA.
Everyone wants to know, which websites do you surf?
You know, I'm pretty eclectic. I read a lot of newspapers that I used to read in print. I now read on the web. You know, I go to abcnews.com, of course, and Yahoo.
Now Yahoo, too.
Of course.
You're listening to The Laura Ingraham Show, 800-876-4123. We now have a situation where the president is saying basically what Sarah Palin said. Well, didn't Sarah Palin, when she was interviewed by Katie Couric, she was asked what she read, and everyone said she didn't have a good enough answer to that, or was confused, or didn't rattle off a whole bunch of things? Well, what did the president rattle off there?
Everyone wants to know, which websites do you surf?
You know, I'm pretty eclectic. I read a lot of newspapers that I used to read in print.
Wait, stop. I read a lot of newspapers that I used to read in print. I'm pretty eclectic. What did Palin say? Why don't they criticize Obama for that? Obama had to think about it. Then he said, well, I read ABC News and Yahoo. What? Max, who says they read Yahoo? What do you read? I surf Yahoo. Ridiculous.
When it comes to establishing your worldview, I was curious, what newspapers and magazines did you regularly read before you were tapped for this to stay informed and to understand the world?
I've read most of them, again, with a great appreciation for the press, for the media.
But like what one specifically, I'm curious that you...
all of them, any of them that have been in front of me over all these years.
In other words, like what President Obama said.
You know, I'm pretty eclectic.
I'm pretty eclectic. She's basically saying she read all of them.
What one specifically? I'm curious that you...
all of them, any of them.
Read a lot of newspapers that I used to read in print. I now read on the web.
I'm pretty eclectic. Okay, so we're just pretty eclectic. It's fine. All these people who say that Obama is so smart, he's so brainy, it's so great to have a brainy president. I told you, don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I didn't think he was a great speech maker. I didn't think he was very smart. I'm sorry, I just didn't. I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm not saying that. But I also didn't think he was that smart. And now we see that he's just not that competent. He's not reading his briefings on whether green energy companies are really viable. Right? He's not aware of what people are saying about things like